national anthem, and please remain standing for the alma mater.
My daughter works at Shady. They asked her if she could come up to
You are looking live at Freeport Area Athletic Stadium. The Freeport Area Marching Band just finished the opening ceremonies, the national anthem, the school alma mater. Eric Westendorf, Wayne Greiser back on the call for a big conference matchup between the Shady Side Bulldogs now. It still seems like we should call them the Indians, but they go by the Shady Side Bulldogs now. And your Freeport Yellowjackets last year, probably the toughest, definitely the toughest section game we had. It was, I think, a 12-7 final. Good back and forth game. Both teams lost a lot of seniors, though. Big rebuilding year for both teams. Freeport comes in 2-3. Shady Side comes in 3-2. Looked like mutual opponents. Both teams lost Indiana and both beat South Allegheny. So I just asked you before we went live, do you know who the birdie picked? I didn't look to see. So definitely a pick'em game. 50-50 could go either way. I think it's going to see, depend a great deal on who gets an early start.
Yeah, definitely. First couple weeks all kind of mean nothing now. They're ready for conference play, so this is when it really matters. So big games across the conference. Deer Lake's Knock tonight too, I believe.
Big matchup. Yep, 4-1, both teams.
So that'll be a big one. And then East Allegheny and Valley is that the other conference matchup. So see how things shake out after this first week. But obviously, even after this week, there's still several weeks to go. But big test for the Jackets. Shady Side putting up some points on the board. But it's always good to be playing at home in front of the homecoming crowd. They crowned the homecoming queen. Eric will have to help me out with that one. I don't remember who it was.
Ashley, your first name? I know the last name was Arner, because I know for at least the third year in a row, longtime Freeport, South Buffalo families. Last year, Brooke Schreckengoss. The year before, Elsie Lindsay, and this year, Miss Arner. So congratulations to her. Apologize if I didn't get the first name right, but always a great night for homecoming, and we have looks like some middle school, looks like maybe move-up night for the middle school band out here with the regular Freeport area marching band. So beautiful weather again. Been really lucky for these games, and look forward to a great matchup.
Yeah, like you said, you couldn't ask for a better night. Not too hot, not too cold. Definitely get that fall, little chill to the air. So definitely good night for some Friday night lights. Big one, like we said, open up conference. You want to defend your home turf. So for Freeport, this is a big one because it is a home opportunity for them to do that. But the Bulldogs coming in, ready to go. Now, probably talk a little bit right now before pregame or before kickoff. Shayside does have a co-op with the Neighborhood Academy, so they do feature some athletes from the Neighborhood Academy as well. We had a really nice basketball team last year, and in return, a lot of them, I think the majority of them were underclassmen, so I'm sure some of those athletes are going to take the field for the Bulldogs tonight for Shady side too. We noticed pregame captains. Justin Jack walked out.
Yeah, back in gear at least.
Gear, so maybe that's a good sign there for the Jackets as well.
So our sponsors for tonight's game. Our scoreboard tonight is presented by Mark Sparrow Tattoo, and I think they do piercing down there in the bottom side of 356 as you're heading towards Lernerville Speedway. Then you make a left there at Route 228, gets the old Rich's Supermarket. Our Red Zone sponsor is Steffi's Country Catering. Broadcast is brought to you by Birdsfoot Golf Course, where Wayne and I like to lose a lot of golf balls. Our MVP of the game will once again be presented by Body Revolution. Our halftime report, sponsored by Douglas Insurance, and the extra points by Tony's Pizza Cafe, right here in Sarver, about 2 or 3 football fields behind us.
I'm sure we'll see Armstrong Indoor Athletics commercial maybe, and a Sprankles as well. Big supporters of High Top Sports Network as well. So.
I am a little bit disappointed with Sprankles Neighborhood Market.
Oh, boy.
7th and 8th grade played at Knock on Wednesday. Freeport was victorious 24-0, by the way. Beautiful new turf there. I know that last year, tough for that, especially that senior group didn't have a chance to play in their home field, but beautiful new turf out there. It's going to be great for that district for a long, long time, not just for football, but for, like here, all the sports use it. Just a great asset for the district, but went to Sprankles on the way home to grab one of the hoagies. Completely sold out. All the hoagies completely gone. I was heartbroken.
What happens when you go late?
Yeah, they're up until 9, though. Yeah, if they're there till 9, they should have hoagies till 9. But I don't know. Maybe at some point they put them half off, and the locals come and scarf them all up. But it's not a long drive. I'll hit the Sprankles again
Sushi
soon.
Wednesday. Did you go to Sushi?
I'm not big. I don't trust seafood this far away from the ocean a lot of times. I did go to Woolies recently, but not big on sushi.
Sushi Wednesday, big one in the Greiser family.
It is very cool to have sushi in downtown Saxonburg. So, but just not my. When you go for a hoagie, it's kind of a hard pivot to sushi. So, just went home hungry that night. Is what it is.
Well, I would have suggested Tony's Pizza.
I did have Tony's Pizza early in the week. Yeah.
Or Fox's Pizza. I do like their Italian hoagies too. Both pretty good stops there.
Absolutely.
Sarver area here, right by the school.
So it looks like captains for Freeport are going to be number 57, Mason Lowe's, number 1, Brady Sullivan, number 4, Sip Sellinger, and number 21, Justin Jack. And for Shady side, number 1, Nate Mallory, number 10, Grant Dickey, and number 22, Charlie Johnson, all seniors for both squads. Nate Mallory, two-sport athlete, real good basketball player as well, senior this year. Tall, thin, and then I noticed, warming up when they're looking at a pregame, their backup quarterback is number 18, Cam Mallory, sophomore, also already 6'2". So we noticed a lot of size on that sideline. Shady side is what it is, so they have the resources to build a team, so to speak, and they've done a nice job of that recently. The co-op with the Neighborhood Academy has been great for their football team. So, and it gives those some of those smaller charter schools that don't have enough students really to have a football team. It's nice for those kids to have the opportunity to go and play WPIAL football.
Right. Be interesting. We had that conversation too about how those numbers will start affecting enrollments if people in schools start dropping those co-ops, because it will affect their numbers and their classifications.
Yeah, Josh and I talked about that 2 weeks ago. That for a long, or up until recently, I'm not sure how long, but as of right now, numbers that put Freeport in 3A and some other schools in different classifications. 10% of the students who go to career and technology centers, like Lenape Tech for Freeport, that go to cyber charters. I don't think parochial schools are factored in. I think once they go to that parochial school, they're considered a full transfer out of the district. But
Right.
if you're going to cyber charter, CTCs, those students count 100% now instead of 10%. So will be interesting to see, which schools, move up and down, based on those new guidelines. But for now, we're in 3A with Shady Side Academy, and that rivalry was really born when you were, in school mid to late 90s, and the late Pete Sauer and, some other great athletes down there at Shady Side. A great rivalry in football and basketball for many years.
Yep. Damon McGill, Carl Sipp, just to name a couple
Yep.
there. Shady Side will be kicking off, so Freeport will be receiving the opening kickoff here as we get underway for our.
And these are the Garrett King uniforms. Remember when Garrett was battling cancer a couple years ago, they debuted these gray and gold uniforms. They're a little bit harder to see. Looked like Brady Sullivan took that opening kickoff behind the goal line. So the ball will be brought to the 20 or 25 in high school. Looks like the 20, 1st and 10 for the Jackets.
I think college it's 25.
Sophomore Drew Ross still at quarterback for the Jackets. Looks like Colton Ottoman will get the starting nod at tailback to the left side of Ross. And Sullivan, Sellinger, and Wisniewski, the wide receivers. Opening handoff goes to Colton Otterman, tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Might have grabbed 1 yard on that play to bring up 2nd and 9. So since you and I were last together, Freeport's had a couple rough games. Josh and I did the game here, hung with Armstrong in the first half, and then the depth just sunk in. Freeport got pretty beat up during that game, and then tough one last week in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, like you said, I think that was close through halftime too.
Yeah. Yep.
So unfortunately, the last couple weeks, the second half has been the nemesis for the Jackets. A little legal procedure penalty against the Jackets doesn't help there, putting us back another 5 yards there. But we'll see how they respond. Like you said, now we're against teams similar roster size. I mean, I guess Mount Pleasant probably was as well.
Yeah, it's a 3A non-conference. Danny King in at slot, replacing Dawson Gaylord, who was in at the H-back position. So 4 receivers this set for the Jackets. Little screen there to Madden Wisniewski. Good block by Danny King. Wisniewski gets back across the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a 3rd, and it looks like 7 or 8 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
I do see our favorite big man kicker, Cole Troutman, not in uniform today on the sidelines there, number 64.
I didn't notice that. Good catch.
Shorts. So we'll see who handles the kicking duties for the Jackets.
Drew Ross shot deep, sails over the head. A flag comes in behind. It looks like the Jackets going to be bailed out by some contact on that route from number 14, Eddie DeBruce, a senior for Shady Side. Good tight coverage. Official looks like believe that there was contact before the ball came that affected Sellinger's ability to catch it. That's actually going to be a defensive hold, not pass interference.
Yeah, I think he ran by him and he grabbed him as he got by him there.
At least in high school, whether it's a 10-yard hold or a 15-yard pass interference, is still better than getting torched for a 70-yard touchdown. So
very true.
Maybe a smart play by number 14 for Shady Side, but it brings up a 1st and 10 for the Jackets at the 32-yard line.
Sullivan at the bottom here.
Handoff to Ottoman towards the Shady Side of the field. Ottoman gets up near Ball spotted right across the 35-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 7, second and 7, maybe even 2nd and 6. Freeport quick to the line, out of the shotgun, still 4 receivers set. Ross, nice move out of the pocket to avoid the sack there and finds number 13, Madden Wisniewski. Pass was ruled incomplete. This looked like Drew had the matrix there. I saw that guy coming off the left end, and I thought he was going to get smoked on that play, but he a little spin move right out and threw a little dart to Madden Wisniewski. Pass ball was incomplete, but better than taking a 7-8 yard sack for Drew Ross.
Yeah, it's a nice little job ducking under that one and giving them the opportunity to complete the pass.
We've talked about his composure, all year long as a sophomore, and continues to show that here. Dawson Gaylott checks back in at that H-back position. Still Colton Otterman, sidecar right now of Drew Ross on 3rd and 7. Pass is complete. To number 13, Madden Wisniewski. Quick tackle by number 1, Nate Mallory. Looks like the ball will be spotted for another first down for the Jackets. Drew Ross quick right back to the huddle. Ross out of the shotgun, drops back, scans the field, doesn't find anybody open, rolls out of the pocket. Throw the ball harmlessly out of bounds to play 2nd and 10. Continue to be impressed by Drew. Just watching the mechanics of that play, kind of scanning the field, reading his progressions, which I've been watching a left tackle a lot the last couple years. Eston plays offensive line, so it's hard to, watch quarterbacks when you're watching the line sometimes, but just, seeing Drew, read his progressions there, from left to right, look for Sullivan, then Sellinger. I'm assuming Wisniewski, and then just kind of rolled out of the pocket, live his fight another down.
Right.
But sure beyond his grade classification for sure. Good pass break up there by number 12, Carter Simcoe, another senior for the Bulldogs. Pass was intended for Dawson Gaylott. The completion brings up 3rd and 10. So a scoreless game so far. Freeport's initial drive, pretty successful so far, but they find themselves in another 3rd and long situation. Ross shot again deep for Sellinger. Better coverage, no flag that time from number 14, Eddie DeBruce. Incompletion brings up a 4th down for the Jackets.
Yeah, that was the same pattern and stuff that they ran earlier in the game and got the defensive holding call.
Yep. I'm a big fan of that. I think too often you see a team have a successful play and they don't come back to it. That didn't work as a reception, but drew a penalty last time. They were hoping for either a catch or a penalty there. Didn't work out, but I like that they were willing to go back to it. Sip Sellinger, left-footed punter, gets a good one away. It's going to roll deep into Bulldog territory. Very nice roll, about a 15, 20 yards on the roll. Finally down by Brady Sullivan inside the 10-yard line, where the Bulldogs will start 1st and 10. So 8:59 on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard. Need to scroll the scoreboard down a little bit so I can make some adjustments to it when duty calls.
Coach Duran and his defense ready to go. Got him pinned back inside the 10, so good for the Jackets. See how they do here on the field position.
Got to bring up our little instant replay of the screen there. Fake handoff. Quarterback is number 12, Carter Simcoe. He drags number 5, Sean Sellinger, but cannot get back to the original line of scrimmage. That will count as a sack for Sellinger. 2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs. Madden Wisniewski also credited with that tackle. So looking at Sean Jack on the sideline still, he's dressing ready to go. Still maybe favoring that ankle just a little bit.
Looks like him and Drew Ross following the offense coordinator around.
Simcoe's pass this time. Finds freshman number 8, Carter Bonner. Pass is complete, but short of a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Nice little route there by the freshman. Get the
Freshman, but already 6'3". I think I read he might be getting some interest in D1 offers already. Freshman in his size alone. Bonner is tackled after another catch, picks up a first down. Freshman on freshman there, both wearing number 8, Danny King, with a solo tackle, but not before Bonner picks up a first down for the Bulldogs.
A couple tall receivers, 6'4", Nate Mallory, and then the freshman, number 8, Carter Bonner. Pretty nice targets for the Bulldogs to have.
It's hard to say Bulldogs and not Indians, isn't it?
I know.
Simcoe, that's number 6. Another sack in the backfield. That one by Colton Otterman. Quarterback's actually number 6, Devin Harris. Carter Simcoe is one of the receivers. Number 6, Devin Harris, sacked again by the Jackets. Big loss this time for Colton Otterman.
I was just thinking about this. When we played them, it was they had a lot of freshman skilled players.
Yep.
Mario Medley,
Oh, yeah.
Jarius AC, Adam Frederick was the quarterback. A lot of those guys went on to Division I
Yep.
careers out of Shayside.
Great school, beautiful campus. Really upgraded the football field since you played. Those Saturday games on the beat-up turf.
Yeah, the nice little pitch and catch there, and then is that Bonner again? Just made a couple guys miss and outran somebody.
Yep, that was Bonner again.
Just short of a first down though. Maybe about 1 yard done need there.
Freshman is a weapon.
I helped with the varsity softball team here at Freeport,
Yep.
and we went Shayside's in our section. Went down there. Not only is they have a football stadium like this with turf, but then lower practice field they used to have. They made into the Gene Deal Athletic Fields, longtime athletic
Gene
director
was a
there.
great human being.
He is still working there, just not
Oh,
as
he's
the
still
athletic
Shayside?
director.
Okay.
He's not the athletic
Okay.
director anymore. He's in the alumni
Gotcha.
realm
Ooh.
of it, because we actually spoke a little bit after seeing the fields. I sent him a message and stuff, but they use it for soccer, lacrosse practices and games, but in one corner they have dugouts and a baseball field set up, and the other corner they have the softball set up, a couple nice dugouts and
Beautiful
things like
facility
that.
down there. Yep.
And then they just changed the portable fence for the distances for either softball or
Oh, okay.
baseball. So it's a pretty nice setup that they have there for that. All turf field, some nice bullpen
Great
areas and stuff.
facility, yep.
So
No, on that third down play, Devin Harris pressured by Icky Woods. And the pass was intended, I believe, for number 1, Nate Mallory that time. Great coverage by Matt Wisniewski brought up a 4th down, to which the Bulldogs punt, and the Jackets will start. Looks like the ball went out of bounds. Marked at the 35-yard line, where the Jackets will start 1st and 10. So both teams picking up at least 1, if not 2, or more first downs. But ultimately, the defense is holding and get off the field. Still a scoreless tie at 5:47. Justin Jack is in the game for the Jackets. Great to see Justin back on the field after that second game, first home game injury. Jack will get the handoff but fumbles. Recovers it quickly. A yard or 2 loss on the play to bring up 2nd and 12. Maybe a little bit of jitters getting back on the field.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Waiting
That
3 or 4
rhythm, too.
weeks. Yep.
Missing practices and things like that. So Looks like a blackout by the student section tonight.
There you go. Got another 4-receiver set. Danny King in the slot to the right side with Matt Wisniewski. Jack rolls in motion. I think that's going to result in a penalty by the Jackets.
Yeah, I believe the wide receiver moved a little bit, flinched.
Penalty will make it 2nd and 16. Looked like it was only marked for a 1-yard loss last time, so 2nd and 16 now to that 5-yard penalty.
End of the game, we will be giving out our Body Revolution Player of the Game again.
Yep.
Speaking of Body Revolution, I saw Lily Snow doing very well in the golfing world.
Absolutely. Trips to the right this time. Ross scans the field, throws deep, but it's going to be intercepted by big, tall Nate Mallory. Flag behind the play. Mallory's going to be tackled inside the Jacket 30-yard line. Not sure if somebody stopped the route on the right side of the field. That ball was pretty far over the head of Sip Sellinger, but Nate Mallory at 6'4" just jumped up and grabbed the rebound and ran it back inside the 30. We'll see what the penalty is about. Probably an illegal block. Block in the back by Shady side. Does not change the outcome of that play. It'll just back up where they resume possession here. Looks like they're going to spot it at the Jacket 39-yard line. 1st and 10 inside Freeport territory for Shady side.
See if Shady side can capitalize on the first mistake by either of the teams here.
Well, if I was Devin Harris, I'd love to see Nate Mallory in single coverage over here.
Looks like he's going to be in single coverage to the other side.
Yeah, but Madden's got better size, so it's not quite the mismatch on that side as it was on this side. They're going to pass another little laser to Carter Bonner. Definitely the early favorite target of Devin Harris. That's another Bulldog first down.
I like that big frame. Use him on the slants. The defender has a hard time getting through him. You know, little pitch and catch.
So Harris out of the shotgun. This time pass complete to Simcoe. Simcoe run out of bounds short of the line to gain. Tackle by number 23, Dawson Gaylott. Gain of 7 brings up a 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs. Ball just inside the Jacket 20-yard line.
3:45 to go on the clock.
20-yard line, or as we call it here on the High Top Sports Network, the Steffi's Country Catering Red Zone. Did you check the menu for this weekend?
I did not. We will
I didn't
here in a
either.
little bit.
I was sick today.
I had an in-service day.
Swarm of Jacket defenders. Stop the ball carrier number 14, Eddie DeBruce, from picking up a first down. Did not see the guy with the down marker move at all, so it's a no gain on the play, 3rd and 3.
Didn't really look at the...
I said 3rd and 3. PA announcer Pete Shell said 3rd and 2. The scoreboard says 3rd and 1.
Nice.
Either way, it's not a first down, so it's probably 2.5 to be fair.
We will talk about the Sunday special here in the red zone
Okay.
afterwards. Looks like number 12, a quarterback, getting a direct snap and running it.
Picks up a first down and more. Fumbles into the end zone, but recovers. Well, that could have gone real bad for Shady side if that went out of bounds or through the end zone. Could have been a touchback, but nice run and score by number 12, Carter Simcoe. Shady side strikes first. No flags. Shady side will set up the kick, number 4, sophomore Heron Zurikat.
Yeah, I saw that
Zurikat
game and said good luck to you.
Just call him Heron.
Our Tony's Pizza extra point.
Extra point is up and good. So Tony's Pizza extra point is up and good. So on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard, it is Shady Side 7, Freeport 0 with 2:36 remaining here in the first quarter.
I did look. Catering, Terry Steffi's Catering. Specials this week. Deal 1, 8x13 pan lasagna, some tossed salad, corn, Italian bread, and carrot cake for 5 people, $60. We also have pans of stuffed banana peppers, pierogi casserole, and country-style barbecue ribs, pasta primavera.
Oh, we're talking about pasta primavera at the game on Wednesday.
Soups
He was asking, he said, when you hear pasta primavera, do you think red sauce or white sauce? What do you say?
Red.
See, I was white.
But
and he said most commonly when you Google it, it's white. So
is it?
I don't know where he landed, but a couple different recipes. And
chicken noodle and hobo stew are the soups of the week.
I'll have to
Steffi's Catering.
get a quart of chicken noodle then. Unique horseshoe-shaped formation here as Shady Side sets the kickoff, and then they line up in a more traditional line across the 35.
Sullivan deep in the middle, flanked by Sip Selinger and
Matt Wisniewski probably. And such a weapon when your kicker can kick it to the goal line. Brady Sullivan takes it at about the 2. Dances. Try to get away from the first couple defenders, but no dice there for Brady Sullivan. Jackets start first and 10. Ball is going to be spotted about the 15-yard line. See if the Jackets can respond here with a touchdown of their own. Well, I wasn't seeing things. I thought I'd seen number 12, Carter Simcoe, line up at quarterback in that first drive. So kind of a dual threat situation, the senior Simcoe and sophomore number 6, Devin Harris. Yep.
both times they've had him there, it's been a direct snap, QB run.
It's like Otterman back in at tailback, met right at the line of scrimmage. So number 10, Grant Dickey, come over the top as one of the 2 or 3 tacklers that it took to wrestle Colton Otterman to the ground. Marked for a short gain on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 9. 3 receivers set here. They flip Selinger over to the Wisniewski side of the field. Handoff is to Otterman. He has nowhere to go and wrapped up in the backfield. Oh, and a late flag comes in.
This could be big instead of the Jackets being backed way up.
Yep. Tacklers were number 1, Nate Mallory, and number 7, Vito Baravecchio. Baravecchio was pretty animated coming up off of that play, so they're backing up, so I'm going to assume that the sportsmanlike penalty is on that young man. So instead of a loss and a long 3rd down, they're going to walk it off and spot it as a Freeport 1st down. Those are the ball on the 26, 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Could be a costly penalty there for the Bulldogs. This game got pretty chippy last year. Pretty clean so far. A nice deep pass to Brady Sullivan.
Wasn't able to hold on to as he hit the turf. Got spun just a little bit.
Especially at high school. The ground can't cause a fumble, but it can cause an incompletion. But great pass, great catch by Brady Sullivan, but unfortunately could not maintain control through impact with the ground, so incomplete, 2nd and 10.
If he leads them just a little bit, I think it's a touchdown. Instead he
Yeah,
got
just a little bit
spun
more.
around just a little
Brady's
bit.
fast, though. It's hard to
Spun around just a
hard to
little bit.
lead somebody that fast.
Cleat got stuck up in the ground, turf.
Colton Otterman met right at the line of scrimmage again. It's going to be marked for a loss of 1 this time, 3rd and 11. That front line defense for the Bulldogs, pretty solid so far. Not particularly big line, but they're physical and aggressive. Number 10, Grant Dickey. I think number 22, talked about it, Charlie Johnson. Isaiah Beckton is at 23 and looks like 33, so that'd be Marcus Berkeley. Quick pass, little bubble screen. Brady Sullivan picks up a big jacket first down. Well-designed play there by the Gaylord staff. Good execution by Ross and Sullivan, connecting for a big jacket first down. Freeport quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Hand off to Otterman. Big hole this time for Colton Otterman. Rumbles across midfield and picks up another jacket first down.
I like the faster pace here for the Jackets.
Najir Clark, number 50, combined with Carter Bonner, the freshman, to make that tackle on Otterman, but not for Otterman. Picks up another jacket first down. Quick pace continues. Otterman again just lowers his shoulder and runs over a Bulldog defender. Well, that is not a very generous spot at all. Marked for a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
That'll be the end of the
Otterman
first
landed
quarter.
the whole way up across the 40, and the ball spotted 2 full yards short of that. So at the end of the first quarter on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard, it's Shady side 7, Freeport 0. We'll flip sides of the field.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Douglas Insurance Services, located in Sarver next to Freeport High School, is an independent insurance agency, which means they've made available some of their best companies for your online quick quotes. Douglas Insurance Services offers personal insurance coverages to their clients in Pennsylvania, including individual annuities, boat and watercraft, auto, condo, and flood insurance. Call them today at 1-800-722-9990. Douglas Insurance Services, a proud sponsor of Freeport Athletics.
So Steffi's Country Catering is our Red Zone sponsor tonight. Douglas Insurance, sponsor of our halftime recap. Second quarter starts. Jackets 1st and 10 on the Bulldog 42-yard line. Colton Otterman breaks away from the first wall of defenders. Actually, Justin Jack back in the game. Nice run by Justin Jack. Ball's going to be spotted for another jacket first down. Nice job by Freeport's offensive line there. Colton Mellish, Icky Woods, Brady Pega, Matt Wallish, and number 55, Taylor King. The Freeport offensive line doing a nice job here early on. Mark for no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Garrett King comes off. I believe Dawson Gaylott back in the Jackets. Justin Jack sidecar right. Dawson Gaylott H-back to the left side of the offensive line. Ross fakes the handoff. That's a design keeper. Runs right at big senior number 59, Brady Pega, who then drags the defender, Andrew Ross. across the 30. Looks like they have marked Ross's progress stopped at the 29. Brings up a 3rd and 8. Jackets have had a lot of 3rd and long situations, but continue to move the chain. See if they can convert again here on 3rd and 8. Ross returns to the huddle.
2-down type
2-down territory. Yeah, good call.
So don't have to get all 8 on this one, but you definitely want to get some yardage here, positive yardage. Obviously, you'll take the first down on this play or even a touchdown.
Freshman receiver Danny King back in the slot here.
Wheel route.
Finds number 4, Sip Sellinger.
Like I said, or the touchdown.
Touchdown, Freeport. Great play call, great pass, great catch by Sip Sellinger. Freeport answers the bell. They jump on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard. 7-6 pending the extra point.
Tony's Pizza Cafe, extra point.
Looks like number 24, Judah Thompson in the kick. If I'm seeing that number right.
Nice job by the holder there. Number 2, Bryson Pega picking up that low snap, getting it down.
So what I'm seeing here is you have the JV kicker, so bringing the JV holder, right?
Yep.
So pair of freshmen there contributing on that extra point. Judah Thompson's kick is up and good, as Wayne said. Good hands by Brady Pega.
Or Bryson Pega.
Or Bryson Pega to grab that, spot it, and get the extra point up and good to tie us up on a Mark Sparrow scoreboard with 10:43 remaining in the first half.
Shout out to our broadcast sponsor, Birchfoot Golf Course. One of our favorites to go lose some golf balls at.
Absolutely. We've got some great grip and rip holes. Unfortunately, when I grip and rip, they usually go into the woods or into the water, but still fun.
It is. Time to go out. Remember when
it's beautiful to go in the fall, too, when the leaves change. And
remember when COVID was going on, the first thing we did, Eric and I and Gary Rich and J.R. Westendorf.
School board member Gary Rich is here. I saw him shaking hands and kissing babies earlier.
I saw Adam Tonsini, the board president, here
right
too.
In front of us.
Right in front of us.
John Haven, Dan Lukovich. Kick is eventually taken by number 12, Simcoe. Avoids tacklers. He's rushing up the Jacket sideline. Finally run out of bounds by number 15, Carson Kane. Not for a big return. It didn't look like anyone from the Bulldogs wanted to pick that ball up. And when Simcoe finally did, he took advantage of the Jackets really bearing down, more trying to recover that ball than to make a play on the tackler. And he just zipped right up the Jackets sideline. Run out of bounds at the 42, where the Bulldogs will start 1st and 10.
So we'll see how Shady side responds now. 7-7 ball game here.
Devin Harris at quarterback. Trips to the right for the Bulldogs. Harris looks right. Pair of Jacket defenders run into each other. Results in a first down. Catches by number 2, Deacon Durham. Durham ran 2 kicks back last week, if I recall seeing that correctly in the Valley News Dispatch.
So. Against South Allegheny. Nice little move there, and use some of his speed to get away from a couple other.
Yeah, especially standing beside Nate Valerie there. Deacon doesn't look real big, but Deacon 5'8", but speedy, shifty. Nice little change of pace to Mallory and Bonner with their combination of size and speed. Harris out of the shotgun again, takes a snap, fakes a handoff, finds Bonner this time. Flag on this side of the field. Bonner tried to stretch for a first down. Looks like he's going to be marked short.
An eligible man downfield, preliminary call.
These referees always give the linemen a hard time. Timing on the screen is tough at any level. You see illegal men down the field in college and even in the NFL. That timing is tough. You know you need to get down there to block into the second and third layers of the defense, but you do it too soon. Play comes back, and that's what happens here for the Bulldogs. Some nice tumbling there by the Jacket cheerleaders. Looked like only 2 or 3 tumblers, though, that time. There's times on the cheerleading squad where more than half of them are tumbling. So Not sure if that was impromptu or just have more traditional cheerleaders and less gymnasts on the squad this year. Coach Missy Goddess doing a nice job with the cheerleaders again. Pass complete to Bonner. Run out of bounds. By number 33 for the Jackets, Malik Thiebinger.
Like I said, it helped with softball. There's a first-time cheerleader down there, Abby DeGitis, senior, out there for the first time. Key member of our softball team.
Daughter of the great Ron DeGitis. Or depending on where we went when we were in high school, Ron graduated with me. It was DeGitis, DeHitis, DeHitis. It pronounced multiple, kind of laughed every week, just trying to figure out how the announcers would pronounce his last name.
He is the current head coach of the softball team, too. So, busy man. Saw him here tonight. Sure, watching the football game, proud alum, and also watching his daughter cheer on the side. And can't go without saying, though, her mother was a pretty good athlete here at Freeport, too.
Jessica Freeman, great multi-sport athlete. Good genes for the DeGitis girls. Harris again out of the shotgun. Motion man this time. Ball carrier met in the backfield. I think that's number 23, Isaiah Beckham, with the ball carrier. Loss on a play will bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs.
Mason Lowe's, 57, was the first contact
right,
there,
Mason.
and then a couple other Jackets joining in. Talking about the DeGitises. Allie just finished up at Mercier, so pretty good softball career there. All-time leading.
She's a senior already?
She graduated. She's a
wow.
Pitt now.
Jeez.
So
grad school.
Grad school.
Okay.
She had a year left, but decided to get going on the real world.
Harris fakes a handoff, takes a
wide
shot
open.
deep, wide open, touchdown Durham. Sullivan and Wisniewski are trying to determine how he got quite so open, but wide open, Deacon Durham, touchdown for the Bulldogs.
But yeah, she graduated from Mercer as the all-time career home run leader and single season
Wow.
home run leader. She had a big year in her last year there. She actually works now doing a little softball training on her own at home plate training over in Gibsonia, right off of Route 8.
Here in Zurich Cat in to attempt the Tony's Pizza Cafe extra point. Flag before the play, before the attempt. Officials discussing what they had for dinner at Tony's Pizza Cafe. Like, oh, the meatballs are better. I like the pizza. No flag. See, I told you they're just talking about Tony's. Kick is away. Freeport might have got a piece of it, but the kick is up through the uprights anyway.
Snuck over.
Now the Mark Sparrow scoreboard reads Shady Side 14, Freeport 7. Early exchange of punts back and forth, and now a middle of the game exchange of touchdowns back and forth. It'll be Freeport's chance to respond with 9:03 remaining here in the first half. Just one halftime performance tonight. Shady Side either does not have or didn't bring a marching band, so we'll bring you the Freeport area marching band portion of tonight's halftime show. The Douglas Insurance halftime show.
Speaking of our Birchfoot sponsorship, supposed to get up in the 80s. Sounds like some golf weather
Yeah.
coming up here again.
It sounds like time for Eric to close his pool weather.
I actually like the cooler fall. Fall golf is probably my favorite.
Yeah, especially at Birchfoot with all the trees and all the hills that you can see. Beautiful fall foliage out there. Carvings on the trees.
Kenny Waldron has Buffalo looking very good too. Greens are in great shape.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
Home of the
Freeport golf team. They've had a great season. Again.
Yep.
It looks like Bulldogs might have picked up a penalty flag there on what looked from here. May have been a little bit of acting. Draw that flag. Pull up our replay screen here. Brady Pegler was right beside number 12, Carter Simcoe, who landed on the field and threw his hands up at the referee, and the flag came out. Not a whole lot of protesting on the Freeport sideline, though.
Yeah, it happened right in front of their sideline.
Oh, yeah. Brady just two hands shoved at the chest. Which in the course of regular return is no big deal, but when the ball's already in the end zone, probably not going to get away with that. So 1st and 10 for the Jackets. A little bit deeper than they had initially planned. Ball at the 10 instead of the 20 because of that penalty. Pass intended for Madden Wisniewski. Ball is incomplete.
He hits him in stride. He may still be running on that slant there.
Yep.
The safety had
nice route.
Gone to the other side.
Timing wasn't quite there. I also want to give a shout out to Coach Stuyvesant, athletic director here at Freeport, and his secretary, Bobby O'Shell, for their hospitality and allowing us to use beautiful press box here. High Top Sports Network broadcast. A tough 5 yards for Colton Otterman. Tackled by number 6, Lavon Green. And number 66, which I don't know why in 2023 we have 2-page rosters. It's not that hard to fit it onto one sheet, guys. Jack Bellinati.
There's a Bellinati from Burrell that went to, or is that Bernati?
That was Bellinati. That was their transfer from Burrell to Shady side. Oh, nice pass break up again, just a little bit short for Brady Sullivan. Good coverage by Green. Pass broken up by Bonner. Incompletion brings up a 4th and 4. Jackets forced to punt. Ball not even to their own 20-yard line.
I was coming in tonight. I ran into Coach Dillon. He's down here.
I saw Coach Dillon as well.
Supporting the team.
Long-time science teacher, football coach.
Track.
Played on 2 WPIAL finalists.
Coached a little bit of Carnegie Mellon, too.
Zip Sellinger's punts aren't the prettiest thing through the air, but they have a great roll. This one rolls into Bulldog territory, taken at the 42-yard line. Down by number 13, Madden Wisniewski. Bulldogs will start 1st and 10 with the ball at their own 42. Jackets really need a stop here. I think they want to go down the half 14. Coach Duran down there sending his signals into Jacket defense. Harrison the shotgun. Rolls to his right. Colton Otterman. Late pressure runs Harris out of bounds. Pass falls incomplete, intended for Deacon Durham. Brings up 2nd and 10. I feel like Shady Side has the luxury that Freeport's been doing on the line the last few previous years, is the offensive line not super similar to the defensive line, keeping the lines fresh. Maybe 1 or 2 guys playing both ways, but another 2 or 3 playing half the ball. Harris takes a shot deep, this time to Nate Mallory over the outstretched fingertips. Good coverage by Madden Wisniewski. 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
Like we said, with the smaller roster numbers in 3A, it's something it's a big luxury to have where
Yep.
you have those guys that just go one way instead of both ways. A lot of times they're not just going one way or two ways. They're on every special teams, everything. So you got to try to find the proper balance for all that. So sometimes it makes it hard.
Sack in the backfield. Sean Sellinger and Colton Otterman meet at the quarterback, Devin Harris. They show sportsmanship there between Otterman and Harris.
He almost fumbled that.
I think he might have fumbled him. He's gone down with him. Brings up 4th and 12 or 13. Zirakat comes in to handle the punting duties. Number 4 punting, number 4 Sellinger deep to return for the Jackets. Sean Sellinger with a block of the punt. Shady side falls on it. Jackets. Big break there on special teams. Sean Sellinger pretty much untouched with a run to the punter. Gets 2 hands on it. Jackets will start 1st and 10 inside Bulldog territory. Looks like they're going to spot it right at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Jackets, 7:07 remaining here in the first half. See if that breathes a little life into the Jackets offense here.
Big opportunity here for the Jackets.
Sellinger here on the right side with Wisniewski. Justin Jack in the backfield. Dawson Gaylord at H-back for the Jackets. Ross drops back, slings it downfield, intended for Sullivan. Nice back shoulder pass. Sullivan just off his fingertips, pass incomplete. Good coverage there by Dorham. Very nice back shoulder pass. Looks like Colton Otterman may have a jammed finger down there. In some discomfort talking to the trainer. Said before though, Colton's as tough as they come. Like Jackson Reiser last year, not a lot that's going to keep those kind of kids off the field. Reiser played with a torn ACL, just blows my mind. Drew Ross trying to escape the pocket. Gets back, gets moving up into the pocket, got about 5 yards back from where he was at initial contact. Good pressure there, defensive surge by the Bulldogs will bring up 3rd and 13.
Alumni right there on the sideline.
Who are you looking at?
Big Peyton Westendorf. Jackson Hooterball.
2 of the 5 guys. Illegal procedure on the Jackets. 3rd and 13 going to be made all the more difficult by a 5-yard penalty at 3rd and 18. Long 3rd and 18. Take a shot deep here, Wayne. Or they got no backs open. Empty backfield. Ross steps up into the pocket. Now he's on the run. Shady side looking for a holding penalty. Ross just going to turn and throw it out of bounds. Shady side coach is trying to draw an intentional grounding penalty that he wasn't outside of the pocket. I don't know what the rule there. He was out of the pocket, back into the pocket, out of the pocket. Is it once you break the pocket, it's not intentional anymore? Or if you come back in, not sure what that rule is there, but just the same, no penalties there on Ross. Throws it harmlessly out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.
The line of scrimmage too, and I'm not sure if it did. I think that might have been what they
Gotcha.
were arguing about.
Sip Sellinger to punt, the dangerous Deacon Durham deep to return for the Bulldogs. Sellinger Gets it to Deacon on a one hop. Makes Sean Sellinger miss, but Sellinger, great recovery. Makes the open field tackle on Durham. Flag comes in right as the Jacket defenders are making the tackle on Durham. Colton Mellish credited with the tackle as well. And Wisniewski calling for a quick breather here. He's going to bring Malik Fiebinger in.
Was a legal block in the back there on the return.
Back the Bulldogs up 10 more yards. They're going to spot the ball right at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. 5:32 now remaining on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard. Here's out of the shotgun. Takes a shot deep to Durham. About 5 yards too deep that time. That's a ball I think Nate Mallory could have risen for and grabbed the hold, but a 6-inch difference, maybe 8-inch difference between Durham and Mallory. That pass ball is incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. Good coverage on the play by freshman Danny King.
They hit him on the run at 6 points.
Mm-hmm. He's got some wheels. Two receivers on each side of the formation. Sidecar left of Harris in the shotgun. Quick slant to Simcoe. Picks up the first down away from Malik Fiebinger. Also avoids 2 more tacklers. Finally run out of bounds by Brady Sullivan near midfield. Bulldogs with the first down. Ball's going to be spotted at the 46 and now maybe 48. 46. I'd like to thank everyone that's watching, looking at the numbers. Looks like 491 people have their eyes on this game right now. Appreciate you tuning into the High Top Sports Network. Whether you're watching the Freeport or the Shady Side team, we appreciate you tuning in just the same. Nice little option toss there. DeBruce met at the line of scrimmage, actually marked for a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Clock continues to roll. We're under the 5-minute mark now. Harris out of the shotgun, trips right this time. Simcoe. Single coverage here on the left with Madden Wisniewski back in the game. Harris flushed out of the pocket. Both Mason Lowe's and Dawson Gaylott tried to catch the speedy Devin Harris. They run successfully. He's finally run out of bounds. Good pursuit downfield by number 72, sophomore Colton Mellish.
10-yard run there. It was 2nd and 11. Down to 3rd and 1.
I was run out of bounds a lot sooner than I thought. Yeah, 3rd and 1 ball, nose of the ball right on the 45. Mass substitutions here. Now they come quickly to the line. Bunch tight, shotgun for Simcoe. Design wildcat play. Good pressure in the backfield by Colton Otterman. They're coming in from behind, Brady Sullivan. Fantastic. He's not going to get credit with that tackle, but Colton Otterman blew that play up, drove Simcoe towards the sideline to give Brady Sullivan time to get there and make the tackle, bring up a 4th and 4 for the Bulldogs, and they're going to bring out their punter, Zuricat.
I like to see Simcoe just put his head down and try to barrel in there for that yard so keep going east and west.
I'm okay with it. We might be a little, might be a little biased, but I'm okay with that play. Zuricat, nice punt away, right to Sellinger. Has to go to his knees to field it, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from just about the 10. Looks like he's going to mark it at the 9. Jackets have the ball 1st and 10, 3:39 remaining in the first half. See if the Jackets can put together one more drive here and tie it up going into the half. Nice job again by the Jacket defense to get off the field on huge third down play by Colt Ironman and Brady Sullivan, the seniors combining on a big third down stop for the Jackets. Four wide receivers this time for Ross, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield.
Like a design draw, quarterback draw there.
I think Mason Lowe's was in there at a kind of an H-back position as an extra blocker. Jack and Gaylott return. King and Lowe's off the field for the Jackets. 2nd and 11. We approach the 3-minute mark here in the first half. Single coverage here. Wisniewski defended by Mallory. Inside handoff to Justin Jack. Gets back across the original line of scrimmage. 2 tough yards there for Justin Jack's going to bring up a 3rd and 9, maybe 8 for the Jackets. Play conservative here, Wayne. Another inside handoff, or you take a shot on 3rd and 8, kind of in the shadow of your own goalpost still.
I go conservative only for the fact I give the short field.
Jackets got to take a shot down the middle.
Like that.
Pass intercepted by Connor Bonner. Run out of bounds by Madden Wisniewski. So they don't play conservative. They play for the first down, and unfortunately it bites the Jackets here. Bulldogs deep inside Jacket territory. 2:18 remaining in the first half. Nose of the ball on the 7-yard line of the Jackets. Harris coming into the huddle.
Of course, Freeport very easily could have punted that ball, and the returner returned it the whole way down there too.
Yeah,
because he's
dangerous
returner.
Yep. Deacon Durham combined his names there. Here comes Durham in motion as if on cue. Handoff is to Isaiah Beckham, met right at the line of scrimmage by a wall of Jacket defenders. Icky Woods, Mason Lowe's combined on the tackle there for the Jackets. Loss on the play brings up 2nd and 11. Second and goal from the 11. Harris rolls to his right. Pass to Durham. Durham tries to spin away from a tackler. Nice open field tackle by the Jackets. Sip Sellinger with the initial contact. Helped to run out of bounds. I think that was 55 Taylor King. Brings up a 3rd and goal from the 5 for the Bulldogs. Coach Duran's defense tightening down here. Love to hold Shady side to a field goal attempt here right before the half. Both teams with a full complement of 3 timeouts. Pair of receivers at either side for Harris. Sidecar right is Beckham. Durham again in motion, then back to his left. Oh! Ball just off the fingertips of Durham and almost collected by Nate Mallory on the deflection, but the ball hits the ground first. Zuricat will come in to attempt the field goal for the Bulldogs. 53 seconds remaining on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard.
So inside the Steffi's red zone for this field goal attempt. Freeport did get a piece of the last extra point, so.
Waterman in there again, but cannot get a finger on the ball. Nice higher kick there by Zuricat. Field goal is up and good with 50 seconds remaining in this first half. Score is now Shady side 17, Freeport 7 on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard.
So I see your Colorado hat.
Yeah.
Still believing in the prime.
Got a little coming uppins against Oregon last week, but still believe in Coach Prime.
Another big
changing the landscape of college football.
USC
coming to the Big Ten as college football conferences continue to absurdly expand beyond their geographic borders, which is great for college football, but for softball and volleyball and swimming and track just makes zero sense, especially with the cost of fuel and having to fly all over the country. Just college football is a big business, but at a lot of schools, college football carries a lot of the other programs, and see how it plays out in the long run.
I just hope we finally hear the end of the Big Ten. There's no more 10 teams.
The Pac-10, which is now the Pac-2. The ACC, which is now should be the APC. See, Atlantic and Pacific Coast Conferences. Exchanges back and forth between number 55, Taylor King from Freeport, and number 25, Grady Bryan from Shady side. A pair of seniors on either side of the ball. No flags there. Just a little bit of frustration by two tough football players. Jackets will start first and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line. Another great kick by Zurakat. It's a weapon. Freeport's had that the last few years with Parker Lucas and Isaac Wetzel, and Shady side's got a great kicker in Zurakat.
He is big, punting and kicking the ball.
Just taking the ball out of the hands of returners is huge. Nice blocking downfield for the Bulldogs. Ball carriers number 21, Delon Evans.
Freeport has the ball, homie.
Oh, that's Justin Jack, my bad.
Taylor King was doing a great job.
Taylor King, nice job blocking downfield.
Love Justin Jack put his hand right on his hip and just rode it right down the sideline there.
First down, Jackets. Now a little reverse for the Jackets. Sip Sellinger with the ball towards the Jackets sideline, run out of bounds. Mallory got away with maybe a little bit of a late shove there out of bounds right in front of an official.
The one that's throwing all the flags tonight, I think. Girls basketball program selling Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Locally Greiser just returned with a little
original or spicy? Original.
Yeah, she's an original.
Justin Jack, another big run right up the gut on the Bulldogs. First down, Freeport. They're going to spend one of those timeouts, I believe. No?
Yep, they are.
Ross on this side of the field. Timeout with 16 seconds. Maybe run that wheel route again and see if they can stop Sullivan once more. Got some weapons. You got Sullivan. Sellinger's had a good game. We've seen Madden Wisniewski break a lot of big plays this year.
Sullivan we've seen behind the defense a few times tonight. I don't know if Shady side's defense will let that happen right now, but
put 3 on the line, drop 8 in coverage.
Yep.
They can beat you deep and get some yak. Don't get beat behind the safety.
I did talk to Coach Soylis last week. I was going out to Columbus for softball. His daughter Ava's out there, so I asked if they needed anything taken out, and I did ask if he would be doing gyros any of the last couple home games, and he said unfortunately he wouldn't be.
See, you got my hopes up the way you said that. I thought, yeah, senior night, he's going to have gyros.
Plans. So unfortunately, that will not be happening. But tonight they do feature the Chick-fil-A sandwich over there for.
That's right. I'm going to be in the South Side next Thursday, so we'll do some Mike and Tony's down there.
There you go.
Second best gyros in Pittsburgh, only to Coach Soylis. Ross out of the shotgun. He'll take a shot deep to Sullivan. Sullivan with the catch. Makes the first defender miss. Sullivan still on his feet. Touchdown, Freeport.
What a run.
Just talked about how do you let that happen? But there's two defenders there. Just a fantastic job by Brady Sullivan to avoid defenders and get into the end zone. Put the Jackets back on a scoreboard right before the half. Great throw by Drew Ross. Another big touchdown by Brady Sullivan. It is 17-13 Freeport.
With the Tony's Cafe, extra point pending.
Freshman Jude Thompson in to attempt another extra point. Kick is up and good. Okay, Shady side defender a little bit shaken up on that extra point attempt, but Judah Thompson's kick is up and good, and with 3 seconds remaining in the first half, the Mark Sparrow scoreboard now reads Shady side 17, Freeport 14. Huge play by the Jackets right before the half.
I do want to say I have called the touchdowns both times, and unfortunately the interception maybe the other time. Unfortunately, I saw somebody hit the Powerball already in the state of Pennsylvania, so I can't be going and playing that and winning big. If I'd won big, High Top Sports Network probably would have had another sponsor.
Trying to hear Pete Shells played something over the PA on his phone. I'm trying to hear what that was. I missed it. Checking halftime what he was playing. Thompson kicks right to one of the big linemen. Jackets will recover. I think I'd maybe rather save that for the second half.
No time on the clock there,
right.
Unfortunately. So.
That's what I'm saying. Save that play for the second half. Now they're going to expect it. What is... My buddy Fury's wearing a boot down there. Fury Garone.
Did see that earlier. Limping around a little bit.
A grandson of the Prstensky clan.
Eating
The
Chick-fil-A
sixth
on the
graders.
sideline too,
Yeah. Great kid, great family. He plays basketball like he plays football. It's hysterical. He definitely gets his 5 fouls worth in every single game he plays. All right, so our Douglas Insurance halftime recap as the Freeport Marching Band and some middle school marching band members get ready to perform here at halftime. Well, back and forth. We said it was going to be a close game, coin flip kind of game, and it's what it's been. Shady side got up early. Freeport answered. A touchdown and then a field goal to make it a 10-point advantage for the Bulldogs, and the Jackets come right back with 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the half, drive right down the field and score with 3 seconds to make it 17-14. That's a half.
Yeah, a couple mistakes by the Jackets, set up Shady side there, but a couple good balls too by Drew, making them catchable for playmakers, and playmakers doing their thing. Brady did a great job after making the catch, making 2 defenders miss and getting into that end zone for the touchdown. So
great to have Justin Jack back, splitting carries with Colton Otterman.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something. And I think that might be something that affects defensively Freeport is Colton Otterman hasn't really played much offense up till this year. So even at the beginning of this year, there's more Justin doing the bulk of the carries with
keeps
him.
Colton fresh for defense.
Yeah, and now he's going both ways and doing those things. So definitely a change there as well. So, like I said,
take the headphones off. Let you listen to Freeport Area Marching Band, and we'll
Douglas
be back in a
halftime
few minutes. Douglas halftime performance here for the Freeport Area Marching Band. Enjoy.
Good evening, the wedding dance floor. Let's cut up the rug with Treasure in Uptown Funk. Yellowjackets, Cabbage, Chicago, and Indian Fight. Great job, 8th grade band.
All right, a great extended performance by the Freeport Area Marching Band, joined by some of the 8th grade band members today. A little bit of a different set, some of their traditional Bruno Mars set that they've been doing this football season, and then some old-time football classics as well. So nice extended performance, and Shady side did not bring, or maybe doesn't even have, a marching band.
Speaking of marching bands, Mark Ortega, former band director, retired today. Was his last day in the district after 29 years.
Wow.
So just a shout out to him as well. He was a music teacher most recently at Buffalo Elementary School, where my daughters go. So they had a little goodbye to him yesterday. So, but he was a former band director here as well. I think he might have been before Dr. Shipman. I think it was him, then Dr. Shipman.
Gotcha.
And now Mr. Smith.
Yep. Dr. Shipman now, by the way. He was Mr. Shipman while he was the band director, and now a principal is Dr. Shipman.
Also a bus driver.
Yep, he does it all. Makes magic happen. We're going to run the Douglas Insurance commercial again here for the half. And then a little spot from Sprinkles Neighborhood Market, and we'll be back shortly with the second half. At the half, it is Shady Side Academy 17, Freeport 14 on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard.
Douglas Insurance Services, located in Sarver next to Freeport High School, is an independent insurance agency, which means they've made available some of their best companies for your online quick quotes. Douglas Insurance Services offers personal insurance coverages to their clients in Pennsylvania, including individual annuities, boat and watercraft, auto, condo, and flood insurance. Call them today at 1-800-722-9990. Douglas Insurance Services, a proud sponsor of Freeport Athletics.
Hi everyone. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Hi everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA. T-Bone. Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 sushi Wednesday. Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound. Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser. The meat keeps on rolling, the hair is sprankled.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on and help the hashtag Save on Meat. And we're pumped up because we are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Make sure you like and share. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. Can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Bye.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
We're back from the Douglas Insurance halftime show. A word from some of our sponsors. Next commercials on the High Top Sports Network. I ask that you support the people who support this broadcast. So, Douglas Insurance, Steffi's Country Catering, Mark Sparrow, Tony's Pizza,
Birchfoot Golf.
Birchfoot Golf Course, and the Body Revolution. We'll name our MVP of the game. I didn't realize till I worked with Josh that they do player of the game based on victory, not just the home team. So
He did mention that.
I still rather give it to because a kid from South Allegheny or Indiana is not going to come to Body Revolution to get a T-shirt. So let's hook up one of our guys, right? So
Right, exactly.
he didn't say we couldn't do it that way. So we can, regardless of the outcome of this game, we'll give the MVP of the game award to one of our Freeport Yellowjackets.
Right now, at halftime, early leaders, potential Drew Ross, Brady Sullivan. Hopefully we're talking about it after a Yellowjackets victory in the second half.
So the Jackets are stretching in a circle around the field. The Indians. Listen to me. The Bulldogs are just now returning to the field, so momentarily we'll start the 3-minute clock. And as players warm up, I just heard a beep over there, so the 3-minute clock is rolling on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard before the second half starts. Both quarterbacks, I guess 3 quarterbacks, looks like Simcoe and Harris over on the Shady sideline are warming up, and Drew Ross is over on this sideline warming up. Actually, that's the younger Mallory over there, big backup quarterback, number 18.
Shayside just getting down here from the high school. Another tradition that continues at Freeport home games. When they play downtown,
Climb
the
those
trudge the
treacherous
steps up.
brick steps.
The junior high come down, both teams. Now, with the on-campus facility, it's nice, but still have a decent hike up to the high school for both squads to get to the locker room facilities.
So I still follow the Bell Vernon area school district on Facebook because it was one of my schools at Central Westmoreland. I just opened up Facebook, try to get some scores. Bell Vernon is leading. I don't know who they're playing, 50-0 at halftime.
Wow.
My boy Quentin Martin heading to Penn State next year.
Speaking of athletics and spending money into some things, Trinity area school district just unveiled a 28,000 feet indoor facility as a full infield for baseball, softball, obviously soccer goal, be able to do some other things in there. The only reason I really mention it is the head baseball coach, Freeport alum on homecoming night, Jonathan Stack, is the head coach of the Trinity Hillers.
The legendary Jonathan Stack.
So good to see he'll have some nice facilities there to hopefully turn the program around. I think they might have made the playoffs this year in his first year. So some of Oakley's competitors on another outlaw softball team are from down that way. So they said it's a awesome addition for them to be able to utilize that. Definitely an advantage for their athletic department.
Another area that's growing down there, Trinity and South Fayette both on that I-79 corridor down there towards Washington, the southern part of Allegheny County and northern part of Washington County, with South Point down there, and area just continues to boom. And I think it's only going to continue to grow now that they have that connector the whole way up to the airport from 79 south.
I believe Freeport will be kicking off to start.
Another one of our high top broadcast affiliates, Armstrong, down at the half to North Catholic, 20-7. Armstrong really beat up. They Isaiah Brown was injured. He has an ACL. He's out for the year. That suffered that injury before he came to Freeport. Since they were here, Colt Sprankle broke his collarbone, I believe. So he's a sophomore, freshman. Jaden Oliver had already been taking some reps at quarterback, but he's the full-time starter now for Armstrong. I think Ian Olson got dinged up last week too, so they're kind of limping in. Knock up 28-7 over Deer Lakes.
Wow.
I'd like to see that.
I saw Mars was beating Highlands 27-13 in the second quarter when last I saw that.
Kick is taken and down at the 36-yard line. The number 23, Beckham. Bulldogs will start 1st and 10 here in the second half. Ball spotted right at the 36-yard line. Harris starts at receiver or quarterback out of the shotgun. Deacon comes in motion. Deacon Durham. Nice slant pass completed to number 22, Charlie Johnson. Marked down at the 44-yard line. 2nd and a long 2 for the Bulldogs. Good quick strike there for the Bulldogs to start the second half. Always fun to watch the animated Coach Duran sending in the defensive signals. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Durham again comes in motion. Harris out of the shotgun, drops back, sacked in the backfield. Coming up from his feet, number 55, Taylor King. Taylor King a little sore coming off the bottom of that pile, but a great play by TK. The sack on Harris goes from a 3rd and 2 to a 3rd and 12. Great pressure by the Jackets. I think Kiki Woods was back there as well, but the sack credited to 55, Taylor King. Empty backfield for Harris. Trips to the left. 2 receivers to the right. Harris takes a shot deep down the middle to DeBruce. Pass falls harmlessly incomplete. Jackets stand here on the opening drive of the second half.
Nice coverage by Sullivan there.
Zero Cat will come back out. Punt for the Bulldogs. Number 4 will punt to number 4, the Jackets, Sip Salinger. Nice to see the Yellow Jacket mascot back out in action here at the Freeport Area Athletic Stadium. Kick is away. Gonna bounce and roll around, taken down at little Bulldog tried to shove. That's why they tell him get out of the way, but number 6, Owen Neesteen, almost got shoved into the ball. I don't think the officials are right on the spot. They would have let that happen and ball go to Shady side anyway, but no penalty either, so no harm, no foul there for the Bulldogs. Jackals will start 1st and 10. Ball spot at the 28-yard line.
Manny Christian beating Burrell, 21-0.
Don't even get me started about Amani Christian. Not going there tonight.
Jeanette, 28. Riverview, 0. A couple AK Valley scores.
Looks like a chain issue over there on the Shady side of the field. Trying to get the marker set at the 30.
Big game, too. Avonworth 10, West Mifflin 7 at the half.
Avonworth's got a good squad. Handoff is to Justin Jack. Lowers his shoulder, drags the defender, stretches the ball to the 30-yard line. Tackle number 10, Grant Dickey. 5-yard gains brings up 2nd and 5.
Southside Rams 42, Summit Academy Knights 7.
Okay.
Big E and I's former back in the day.
Some of us a lot longer than others.
Some served a much longer time.
That's why I announced football games there for a long time. It was always a fun atmosphere. They had a great pep band. They had a bunch of tumblers there. Always a very cool Saturday afternoon atmosphere up there in Herman. Drew Ross's pass falls incomplete, intended for Sip Sellinger. Coverage by DeBruce and Mallory on that play brings up 3rd and 5.
A couple linemen downfield, a couple receivers in the same area. It didn't look, a couple things out of place there.
Not according to Hoyle.
Steel Valley 28, Paul Ridge 17.
Drew Ross, a design keeper, makes the first defender miss. Ross has the first down, approaches midfield, run out of bounds. Nice restraint there by Nate Mallory. He really could have lit up Drew Ross on the sideline and drew a 15-yard penalty, but just stood right there and made sure that Ross stepped out of bounds instead. Good composure there by the senior from Shady side. Not sure a freshman or a sophomore would have been able to have that restraint there on the sideline. Everybody wants to light up a quarterback, but good composure there by Nate Mallory just to ensure that Ross runs out of bounds. 1st and 10 Jackets at the 45. Blitz on Ross. Ross out of the pocket. Shucks the ball towards the cheerleaders. 2nd and 10.
East Allegheny 21, Valley 0 at the half. The conference game there. So there was that one, and what was the other one? Oh, yeah. 28-14, Knock, Deer Lakes in the 3rd quarter now.
Knox good. They've come a long way since last season. Nice squad there.
Another one I saw, Kiski 14, Indiana 0. Both of these teams have played Indiana. I believe it's at Indiana, too, that Kiski.
Yep. And Isaiah Gonzalez, a wide receiver. He's a standout basketball player. Fantastic athlete for the Cavaliers. Nowhere to go for Sip Sellinger. The reverse does not work there at all for the Jackets. Going to bring up a long 3rd down. Worked in the first half. Shady side had it sniffed out. Wasn't buying the reverse action that time. It's going to be 3rd and 18. Ball spotted at the Jacket 37-yard line. Think you're going to see Dracovic tomorrow for Pitt or Vayu?
I don't think it really matters. The line, the scrimmage, or the lineman.
Ross flushed out of the pocket. Penalty flag flies in from the secondary.
Number 66, Jack Bellinati, number 10.
Somehow they're still a 2.5-point favorite in the betting world. Virginia Tech under the lights.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about trying to get down to that game just to see that atmosphere. And former Penn State assistant coach Brett Pry.
It is a sellout. Panthers bringing on a big crowd.
Yeah,
The Virginia Tech.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Sure it is. People thinking it might be the
Travel
only
by
win
the
of
dozens. It'll be interesting to see. This Northwestern has not had great attendance this year for some obvious reasons we won't talk about, but legal procedure on the Jackets. False start.
Jackets gone the wrong way.
Not sure why we're kicking straight to Durham. After running 2 kicks back last week, I'd be angling that kick and hoping for a roll instead of kicking it right to the speedster number 2, Deacon Durham. Seems
big
like a dangerous proposition.
young players out there for Shady right now, 18 and 7, and they just kicked it right into the
Kick is blocked. Nice play by Colton Otterman to try to break that up. Shady side is going to recover. Simcoe gets into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown. Well, turns out we didn't have to worry about Deacon Durham. It was great pressure on the punter, Sip Sellinger. Kick is blocked. And the Bulldogs, Carter Simcoe takes it into the end zone for another Bulldog touchdown. Thought at the beginning of the broadcast, Wayne, the Yellowjackets have had put together a couple good first halves the last 2 weeks, and things fell apart in the second half. Hope that's not a sign of things to come here for the Jackets.
definitely not a good start. Sputter out on offense, a couple penalties, and the block punt for the touchdown.
Zercats kick is up and good. Scoring the Mark Sparrow scoreboard is now Shady Side 24, Freeport 14. The Jackets find themselves in a 10-point hole again. See if they can get off the mat, come back swinging. Put another touchdown on the board to make it a field goal game again here.
Their kicker is only a sophomore, so they'll have that weapon for a few years. It was very interesting. The whole team went back up to the locker room after pregame, and he stayed down here.
Punting, kicking.
Kicking the whole time.
During the homecoming ceremony.
Looked like a professional with the hat on still.
Yeah.
He's trying to find an opening while we were doing they were doing the homecoming ceremonies.
Would be interested to know what the ratio of true Shady Side Academy students to neighborhood academy students are on that roster.
Yeah, it would be interesting to know that.
Zercat set to kick. This one is going to be taken right at the 2-yard line. Sullivan heads to the Jackets sideline. Splits a couple defenders and tackled at the 15. Tackled by number 5, Jay Sean Lewis. Jackets will start 1st and 10 with the ball at the 15.
6'1" freshman.
So we went 7th and 8th grade basketball team played at Shady Side last year, and used to be the junior high teams weren't anything to write home about, and then when they got to high school, the athletes started to show up on campus, but anymore they're starting at younger and younger levels. The 7th and 8th grade basketball teams were, and Freeport's 8th grade basketball team was fantastic last year. Both the Shady Side 7th and 8th grade basketball teams were really, really good, loaded with talent. And there's no co-op for basketball. That's just straight Shady Side kids.
Shady Side is where I got my coaching start.
Oh, yeah.
Freeport alum Brian Brenneman was there coaching. Justin Jack slow to get up on the play here.
Hate to see that. Justin just back. Yep. Off on his own power, though. Like to see that. Usually a positive sign. So Colton Otterman will check in. At tailback for the Jackets. We resume play here with 7:57 remaining in the third quarter. Dawson Gale at H-back on the left side of the line. Otterman also on the left side. Ross takes the handoff, met it immediately in the backfield.
I feel like anytime they've ran that play, they've had somebody blitzing and filling that gap perfectly.
Nice run blitz by number 10, Grant Dickey, another senior. An interesting mix of seniors and freshmen here for Shady Side. They appear to be reloading. Nice mix of freshmen and sophomores on the roster. Pass complete to Colton Otterman. Bruce a little bit late jumping on there. No flag, though. Loss on the play brings up 4th and 11. Bulldogs quickly run their punt return team on. Durham drifts back towards midfield. Sellinger, feet on the goal line as he sets the punt. 4th and 11. Jackets one short. Number 77, Wade Patashnak, came off. Mason Lowe's checks in for the Jackets to give them an 11 on this punt. Kick goes right to Durham this time. Makes Brady Sullivan miss. Flag on the return. Now a second one comes in. I'm afraid that's Brady Pega.
Yeah, I think he got hit from the blind side. I think that was what the flags were for, and unfortunately not getting up.
Seems to be favoring his side better than his head. Easy for me to say. It's not my side that hurts, but Pig off under his own power. He'll head to the water cooler. Or to the trash can, whichever. Shot to the solar plexus, as they used to say in wrestling. I would not want to be on the other side of that line whenever Brady Pega comes back into the game. And it looks like number 25.
2 penalties.
Grady Bryan is the one that hit Pega. Penalty flag each way. Offset penalty, so we'll punt again. So 24-14, was hoping for a nice drive here for the Jackets to cut it back to a field goal, but set the punt here. Down 10. Durham isn't even to midfield. He's standing at the 44, awaiting the Sip Sellinger punt. Last time Freeport attempted to punt, the punt was blocked and returned for a touchdown. Got the last punt away before the Pega injury. Offsetting penalties. This time the ball will hop a couple times. Durham wisely gets out of the way. Punt's going to be down inside Bulldog territory right at the 46-yard line. Brady Sullivan and Matt Wisniewski watch it roll to a stop. Bulldogs will start 1st and 10. The official is standing at the 46-yard line. 6:08 remaining in the third quarter here on the High Top Sports Network.
Good thing is Brady has moved away from the garbage can and sitting on the bench getting some drink there.
Harris handoff to Beckham, met right at the line of scrimmage. Good defensive surge there by the Jackets. Number 72, Colton Mellish, getting off the bottom of the pile for the Jackets. 56, Icky Woods combining on the tackle. 2nd and 11 for the Bulldogs. 1-yard loss on that play.
35-13, Marge over Highlands at the half.
Yeah, Highlands beat up 2. Randolph out, also the broken collarbone. I think he was hoping to have Randolph back today. Pass is blocked, knocked down by Sean Sellinger. And Icky Woods just ran over Harris. Touchdown, Freeport! Icky Woods just buried Harris.
And
Late flag in there for a celebration by the Jackets, but I think that's one that John Gaylott will gladly look away from. Huge play by the Jackets. Sean Sellinger deflects the pass, goes right to Icky Woods. Harris made a mistake of trying to tackle Woods. Freeport strikes on defense.
Tony's Pizza Cafe.
Extra point.
Extra point.
We can give Isaac Woods a 40-yard interception. Pick 6.
Love to see linemen score. Doesn't happen often enough. Icky Woods was not going to be denied. Harris stepped in and tried to tackle him. Icky just lowered the boom. Penalty looks like it's going to be assist here on the extra point attempt.
Which could be big.
Yep, freshman kicker. Maybe doesn't quite have the leg strength yet of Cole Troutman. We'll see. I think if it's well beyond the range of Thompson that Gaylott wouldn't send him out there. But Bryson Pega gets the snap down. Kick is up. Looks like it was deflected.
There's a penalty.
Flag comes in late. Looks like one of the Bulldogs ran into the kicker. That was on number 75.
The extra point attempt is no good if there is
Gotta get a page 2 for that.
Head to the second page of the roster. Greg Rushnock ran into the kicker, I believe.
It's a 5-yard running into the kicker penalty.
5-yard penalty will move Judah Thompson 5 yards closer this time. Bryson Pega kneeling at the 20. Takes the snap, puts it down. Kick is up and good. Plenty of leg strength there by Judah Thompson. Just like that, Freeport right back in it. Mark Sparrow's scoreboard now reads Shady Side 24, Freeport 21 with 5:21 remaining in the third quarter. Back to a field goal game here at Freeport Area Athletic Stadium.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Avonworth up 24-7.
Carter Simcoe back somewhat deep. He's at about 17, 18-yard line. Ball skips across the turf, hits Durham in the hands. Deacon Durham, dangerous return man, avoids the first couple defenders. Braden Pamebo drives him to the ground. Another freshman, number 9, Dawson Gaylott, 23. 15, Carson Kane, and number 14, Cannon Schlegel, all combined on that tackle of Deacon Durham. Bulldogs will start first and 10, ball at the 44-yard line. 5:13 remaining in the third quarter.
Knock 35, Deer Lakes 14 still, and
It's supposed to be Deer Lake's big year, big senior class.
29-0 East Allegheny over Valley in the two other conference matchups.
Durham again in motion. Harris flushed out of the pocket, sacked in the backfield. Taylor King again. TK's second sack of the game. Two big sacks by Taylor King. This one drives the Bulldogs back 8 yards, bring up 2nd and 18. Trips to the right of Harris. Typically seeing him roll right to that side of the field. This time he drops straight back. Throws deep for Nate Mallory over his fingertips. Good coverage on a play by Matt Wisniewski. Brings up 3rd and 18 for the Bulldogs.
Number 1, Nate Mallory is incomplete. Number 13, Matt Wisniewski, deep for the third down and 17 for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 17. Big play here for the defense.
We seem to have gone away from Carter Bonner. He was a primary target at the beginning of the game. Haven't called his name here recently. He just checked back in. Actually, that's somebody different. I think that was number 5 that came in. I wonder if Bonner got shaken up. Passes behind number 5. Harris, who just came into the game.
The incomplete pass brings up a 4th down and 17.
Trying to look, I don't see 8.
I think he's right there by the play, just coming on the field here. Is that 8? Yep. Nope, that's 5 again.
Unfortunately, how the
I
sideline.
think Bonner's over there right behind the 4th down marker.
Laying on the ground.
No, just standing right behind.
Oh, yeah. 22 is the one getting stretched out.
Zirakat gets the kick away. Sellinger will let it bounce. It rolls to a stop. Down by number 18, the younger Mallory. That's Cam Mallory. Jackets start 1st and 10. The ball will be spotted at their 27-yard line. Justin Jack back in the game for the Jackets. Brady Pega back in as well. Brady Pega, one of the nicest kids you meet, but when he gets on the field, puts that helmet on, especially coming off that hit, would not want to be across the rim on this offensive line. Pass complete to Brady. Oh, again, the ground jars the ball loose. Another fantastic aerial catch by Brady Sullivan, but can't hold on to it coming to the ground. Pass falls incomplete, 2nd and 10. Brady Pega did a nice job in pass protection there on number 33. Marcus Berkeley. 2 receivers each side of the field. Freshman Danny King in the slot on the right side or left side here of Ross. The right side. Ross on the design keeper. Picks up 3, maybe 4 yards. Make it 3rd manageable. Drew Ross playing with a broken hand. Broke that hand at the Armstrong game. Bone in the hand. Able to play through the pain. Doctor cleared him to continue to play. Doesn't even look like he's wearing a brace or a splint on it. Outside the shotgun, looks deep, pumps, then back corner pass, or back shoulder pass to Brady Sullivan. This time he reels it in. Good coverage by Deacon Durham. Sullivan designates a 1st down for the Jackets. Nice pump fake, shot deep there. Back shoulder pass to Brady Sullivan, makes a nice adjustment. Double coverage to reel in that pass. Jackets 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 40. Mallory here, safety coverage on defense. Or excuse me, Bonner, who we're looking for on offense. Sip Sellinger, a nice little out route. Flag near the line of scrimmage. 1st down on the field, but we'll see what that flag's about. Number 10 protesting something to his coaches over on the Shady side sideline.
A chop block.
And indeed, go that way.
I think one was engaged with the defensive player while another one hit him low.
Is that 10 Dickey?
I think so.
The signal was a chop block penalty against the Yellowjackets against the completion. The 15-yard penalty against the Yellowjackets.
15-yarder. 1st and 25.
Repeat 1st down, 1st and 25.
Excuse me. I Kenny King in motion, makes trips left of Ross. Ross drops back, takes a shot deep to Matt Wisniewski, who makes a great play to turn to the ball and reel it in. Good coverage by Nate Mallory, but a better reception by Matt Wisniewski. Puts the Jackets back in business. Doesn't pick up a first down, but gets a lot of that penalty yardage, all that penalty yardage back. It is marked for a first down.
Ross might have hit his hand on a defender's helmet. He's shaking his hand a little bit, his throwing hand.
They come with the offensive coordinator here. Let him throw it, see if he can still throw or not. Pass intended for Sellinger, broken up. Ross' hand seems to be all right. Yep, Deacon Durham.
12, Carter Simcoe, he was going for the knockout there. He might have intercepted that deflection.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Ball is at the 28-yard line. Design keeper by Ross. Nowhere to go. Tackled in the backfield will go down as a sack. Marcus Berkeley credited with the tackle there. Wisniewski back on the field after taking a quick breather after that first down, big first down catch on 1st and 25. Jackets looking for their first lead of the game, driving into Bulldog territory, but it's 3rd and 12. Ross drops back. Nice route by Brady Sullivan. 3 defenders. Nowhere to go. Nice open field tackle. Brady Sullivan not real happy with the tackling mechanics there. Got twisted up by Grant Dickey. It'll be 4th and 10. Let's see what the Jackets do here. Brady Sullivan a little bit dinged up there from that tackle.
Unfortunately, he gave up a little bit of ground, too, after he caught it.
Yeah, trying to make a play. Yeah, so there again, he's twisted up, and then after he's already on the ground, a Bulldog defender jumps on top, no whistle again. I feel like that's not the first time that's happened. Bulldogs keep getting away with it, and they're going to keep doing it.
After the officials' timeout, we return action be 4th and 10 Freeport.
4th down, big huddle here on the Jackets sideline.
And 10.
Otterman in, Jack out.
Sullivan had to come out, so limits one of your big play receivers, bigger targets too. So this one might be heading 13's way. Wisniewski split way out here by himself.
Single coverage from Mallory. Ross looks that way, thinks better of it. Oh. Face mask doesn't get called.
It does. The guy that's throwing every flag called.
That's not his call to make, though. Hopefully that is the call, but guy in a white hat, I don't know how he didn't see that. His personal foul, face mask, give the Jackets a first down, keep the drive alive for the Yellowjackets. Shady Side's coach almost to the hash marks. expressing his discontent with the officials.
Just like the 14-yard line. It's a first down on the free throw.
I think he's signaling the same thing I said. It's not that side judge's call there, but penalty just the same. Jackets have the ball, 1st and 10. Coach on the field tries to call a timeout, and he will get that timeout. Well beyond the line there on the 25 to get that penalty or to get that timeout for the Bulldogs. So with 46 seconds remaining here on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard, it is Shadyside 24, Freeport 21, but driving, looking for their first lead of the game.
At the middle school gym, this coming Tuesday as our girls volleyball team takes on Deer Lakes. Come on out and help us celebrate 4 incredible seniors. And then the ladies take action again on Thursday against Valley.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA.
Steve-O. Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 Sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas.
Got that Sprinkles had a little bit short here as the Jackets return to the field. 1st and 10. Ball at the 14-yard line. Nice location here. They can pick up a first down without scoring if need be. Ross in the shotgun. Jack sidecar right. Fake the Jack pass to Wisniewski. Tackle by Mallory at the 5-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 1. Ross quick to the huddle. Sends the team to the line out of the shotgun. Handoff is to Jack. Jack, couple tough yards there. Picks up the first down.
Just loading it up again.
That's Justin Jack.
Officials timeout.
So we're going to step away while they tend to Jack and reboot that Sprinkles commercial we didn't get to finish.
Hi, everyone. Everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA.
Steve-O. Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 Sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound.
Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser.
The meat keeps on rolling here at Sprinkles.
And cut that. Sprinkles that short again. You can hashtag save on meat at Sprinkles Neighborhood Markets located in downtown Katanning, Saxonburg, and Leechburg. We'll get that full ad in before the game's over. Handoff is to Colin Otterman, lowers his shoulder. Wrestled down short of the goal line, though. It'll be 2nd and goal.
1 yard line. Number 7 for Shadyside, Vigo Garavecchio at the bottom of the pile. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
There's the final play of the 3rd quarter, yep. 3-point game, Jackets on the verge, taking the lead. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1 when we come back in the 3rd quarter. On the Mark Sparrow scoreboard, it is Shadyside 24, Freeport 21.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA.
Steve-O. Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 Sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound.
Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser.
The meat keeps on rolling here at Sprinkles.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come out and help me hashtag save on me. And we're pumped up because We are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Just make sure you like and share. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
We start action here in the fourth quarter. Second and goal for the one. Ross out of the shotgun design. Keeper. Touchdown. Freeport. For the first time in the game, Freeport has the lead with 11:57 remaining in the game. Judah Thompson will come in to attempt the Tony's Pizza Cafe extra point.
The touchdown was from the
Steffi's Country Catering red zone. That's right. Thompson's kick is up and onto the track here at the Freeport Athletic Stadium.
The Jackets take the lead for the first time.
Good news, Justin Jack back on the field. Looked like he was on the field for that conversion, if not even for the touchdown. Even though Ross scored it. Good to see. Jack getting a little bit beat up in his return here tonight, but could not be kept off the field. He and Pega Sullivan have all been a little bit beat up here tonight, but Colin Otterman's been dinged up a couple times. Tough senior class. We'll see how the Bulldogs respond playing from behind for the first time in this game. Struck early, led all the way. Kick goes right to DeBruce. DeBruce avoids the first couple defenders. He's across midfield, racing up the Bulldogs sideline, finally run out of bounds. Two flags well behind the play. This official is standing down here in the 35. The ball's run out of bounds at the opposite 40, and he threw a flag from the whole way back here. I think that's that same guy that's been flag happy all night. Flag actually goes against Shady's side.
Yeah, the coaches for Shady side are in the booth beside us. They're not very happy with this gentleman in the black hat as they keep commenting on the amount of flags he has thrown from the Freeport side.
Right, he's not wrong. Not wrong. They certainly have gone against Freeport as often as they've gone for them. Sure, we're looking at things with different colored glasses, though. Harris out of the shotgun. Colt Otterman ready to pounce. Flags before the play. False start on the offense. Sean Selinger from the right, Colt Otterman from the left. Made the Bulldog line nervous.
I actually think it might have been the wide receiver split out there. Got a little early, number 12.
Colin Otterman looking like TJ Watt out there, just waiting to prey on the quarterback Harris. I haven't seen Simcoe in there in that Wildcat formation for quite a while.
The guy Carter Bonner
trips to the right, yeah. Harris flushed out of the pocket. He'll take a shot deep. Tackled. The wide receiver turns into a defensive back. Tackles Matt Wisniewski to prevent the interception. Probably a good no call. Both guys hand fighting a little bit. Madden Wisniewski doesn't agree. Here a few weeks ago, and Josh and I did the Freeport Armstrong game. Ian Olsen multiple times had to turn into a defensive back while playing wide receiver. All three teams with sophomore quarterback, Shady side, Freeport Armstrong. Freeport will call a timeout with 11:38 remaining in the game. So both teams are down to 2 timeouts in a 4-point game. Freeport leads on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard 28-24.
And the team plays in the WPIAL team playoffs on October 10th at the links at Spring Church in Apollo. Let's go, Jackets.
So we just heard PA announcer Pete Shell talking about the Freeport golf team. I don't think any of them advanced, any of the boys anyway, advanced in the individual portion of the WPIAL playoffs, but they are set to tee off this week for the team playoffs. We're at Spring Church. They're towards Apollo.
Malik Fiebinger out there. Our Coach Carr's baseball squad. First year out here playing football.
Harris looking back over to the sideline. New play coming in for the Bulldogs. Bobbles the snap. Pressure in the backfield. Icky Woods almost got the sack. Harris rolls out of the pocket up. Big hit on the sideline. Still on his feet. Harris still rolling up the Bulldog sideline. Finally run out of bounds by Brady Sullivan. Big play for the Bulldogs. First down deep inside Jacket territory. Icky Woods almost had a sack. Big hit at midfield. But Harris stayed on his feet and kept moving forward. First and 10 with the ball at the 22 for the Bulldogs.
First down, Shady side.
Timeout, Shady side.
Right before the play clock expired. That was a great run. Several missed tackles by Freeport, but also a couple nice assists by some of his teammates there, holding him up as he's almost falling out of bounds.
Team effort on that big first down. So we'll see what Coach Duran has in store here. They've bucked up a few times on defense. Kept the Bulldogs out of the end zone, playing with the lead for the first time as Coach Duran tonight. See if they can make a stand here and maybe at least hold them to a field goal.
We mentioned Malik Fiebinger going out there, part of Coach Carr's baseball team this year. Michael Hands, member of that team, recently committed to West Virginia.
Yep. And then Dustin Rape's already committed to Penn State, so 2 big D1 players for Coach Carr. Hope Rape's going to be able to pitch this year.
Yeah. Be a pretty solid rotation with that.
2 elite arms. Harris pass complete to Deacon Durham. Quick little slant, picks up 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Talk about the freshman class, Danny King, Brayson Pega. Some of the others have made an impact on the football team. I wouldn't be surprised to see Luke Whitfield making an impact as a freshman on the baseball team. A 5-tool player. He's had some arm issues as well. I think he's been pitching it all this fall, but great in the field, good catcher, hit, run, lightning fast. Very talented freshman class here at Freeport. Another back shoulder pass, this time from Harris. Is that Carter Simcoe, number 12?
Yes, yep.
We've seen that back shoulder pass from Ross to Sullivan. This time it's Harris to Simcoe for a Bulldog touchdown. Shady side back out in front. 30-28 pending the extra point. Tony's Pizza Cafe extra point coming up here for Yellowjackets.
Boy, a Stromboli sounds good.
Make the call, beat the rush, the post-game rush, have it ready. Big high kick is up and good. 10:34 remaining in the game. The score is now Shady side back on top of 31. Freeport 28. This one might be Wayne, whoever has the ball last.
I believe that ball went on to Monroe Road.
Wouldn't be the first time. Last year, Isaac Wetzel always tried to send it down over the hill.
This is a great opportunity to find something for Halloween or perhaps a last-minute homecoming dress for tomorrow's dance.
Girls volleyball team doing very well again this fall. #1 ranked team.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, coming up the steps, someone was sitting in Coach Phillips' spot. I haven't seen him here tonight, but somebody, one of the band parents was sitting over there, so I'm not sure, maybe Coach Phillips sitting somewhere else tonight, but great program. Just, sitting at the 7th and 8th grade football game on Wednesday. There's 5, 6, maybe 8 7th and 8th grade girls there watching their friends play. They're on this, not on the sideline of the field, but, on a little grassy area over by the grandstands, and they're just set, digging throughout the game. I mean, he's really built a great culture of volleyball here at Freeport, multiple WPIAL and PIAA championships.
Ironically, I talk about this as a former coach. He gets them 6th, 7th grade normally. Sometimes I wonder if other sports they get burned out from, and it helps keep their athletes fresh too.
Yep. On the girls basketball side, Coach Mallory had she was coaching 7th and 8th grade girls this fall until I'm not sure if she's on maternity leave or not, but she was very blatantly pregnant earlier in the season when I stopped and watched the Riser girls. You've not seen talked about Jackson Riser earlier, Zach Clark, half brother. Those Riser girls are going to be a force to reckon with when they get to high school.
At travel softball practice, Brandon Forster, a former Freeport player here, he is from Deer Lakes now, and he coaches the 12U Passion travel team and help with the 11U, and we practiced together, and he came straight from his daughter's middle school game. It was against Freeport. He said the
hand off to Justin Jackman in the backfield.
Put it to Deer Lakes in 7th grade.
They're tough.
Number 25 for the Bulldogs, Brady Bryan.
They have a pretty talented 8th grade group of girls too. 9th grade girls are tough, so Coach Mallory's got to have a nice group of girls coming through in the next few years.
Good.
Same with Freeport. 9th grade boys are pretty loaded. My 8th grade team has come a long way. Ross, a big pump fake. Flag comes in, might be a graze of a face mask there, or possibly even a hold. Another way late hit out of bounds. This time the guy with the white hat sees it.
Well, he had to get a second flag because he had already thrown his first one, so.
Had to pull one out of reserve. See what the first flag is about. Looks like it might be a hold. See the side judge here, back judge maybe pointing towards the Jackets. Obvious late hit on the Bulldogs sideline on Drew Ross.
Maybe they're talking about their Tony's Pizza order, post-game order.
Oh, both against, yep. So personal foul face mask against Shady side is declined, and then the late hit is accepted. That is an after the play.
So you would think they'd be able to take both of those because the second one is a
personal
dead
fouls, yeah.
Well, and the second one's a dead ball.
Right.
Like I understand when they both happen during live ball.
Right.
You'd think they'd be able to take both of those.
Yeah, because if not, if you know early in the play that there's a face mask, there's no reason not to get a late hit, right? You're already penalized once. Might as well
exactly.
try to impact the play. Two receivers on each side of the formation for Drew Ross as Freeport tries to answer back. Good blitz pick up by the Jackets. Pass complete to Brady Sullivan. Tackled in midfield by Deacon Durham, but not before the Jackets pick up another big first down. Drew Ross delivers. might be a little limpy, too.
He's definitely been limping since our last touchdown. Noticed that.
Three receivers this time as Dawson Gala back in the H-back. Justin Jack, the ball carrier. Jack a little slow getting up again.
I think he slammed his head into the turf there that time.
Grant Dickey kind of bulldogged him into the turf. Grant Dickey, not a real big guy, but he is aggressive and hard tackler all over the field for the Bulldog defense. Jack again off under his own power.
Definitely a nice homecoming crowd here on the Freeport side. The other side looks a little empty, especially with no band on the other side.
Yeah, Shady side doesn't travel there, and their teams from all over the place, so telling how far some of their parents have to travel. There's even kids at Shady side that live on campus, so
yep.
They could be from all over Western Pennsylvania. It could even be from out of state.
.50 here at the end of the line. Another big young lineman, sophomore for Shady side. Mayor Clark.
Colin Otterman, the ball carrier, dragging defenders. Picks up the first down. Not a super friendly spot. Might be just short. He definitely surged past the line of game, but not marked that way. 3rd and inches here for the Jackets. Definitely 4-down territory, you'd think here. Approaching the 8-minute mark, down by 4.
Down 3, 31.
Down 3. That's going to make it more challenging. Legal formation. False start.
I thought the side judge made that mark, but they're talking into the microphone. He's got to push the button to talk the microphone to tell the referee the call. It's crazy, the technology nowadays, even in the high school games, of the referees each having earpieces and being able to talk to each other.
Multiple coaches with wireless headsets. Remember back in the day running wired headsets down at the Borough Field up into the crow's nest. And
good old crow's nest.
Ross out of the shotgun. Pass complete to Brady Sullivan. First down, Freeport.
Big catch.
Durham with coverage. Big hit there by Vito Baravecchio.
Big ball by Drew there. Good throw. He's definitely gotten it out for his team, too. Look at him limping out there.
He's the warrior.
Like you said, with the hand injury.
Maybe, just maybe, I'll eventually acquiesce and trade Saquon Barkley to him. And fantasy league that his dad and I are in. Drew Ross on design keeper this time. Gets near the 30-yard line. Pick up 6-7 yards on the play. Bring up a relatively short second down.
7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, so nice to run down some clock too before scoring. Yep. Obviously, be nice to, but you're just looking for the points no matter what. Even to get within field goal range to tie it would be nice. Can't get a touchdown here.
Ross drops back, pumps fake to the left, up into the pocket. Near first down. Rajul Clark credited with the tackle for the Bulldogs.
He might have
3rd inches again.
Ross from getting hit very hard by either 10 or 12. I don't know which one was coming in, but pulled him away.
Simcoe and Dickey can both deliver the boom. Dickey's built like a wrestler. And Simcoe as well. Thick, athletic boys. Zion keeper, good push by Icky Woods. And depending on which side judge coming in gets the spot, they're about a half a yard difference. Guy on the Freeport side will mark it. That's a first down for Freeport.
Possible give the MVP to a referee? Just joking.
Sure, if you ask Shady side, that would be the case. It's the assistants up here. First and 10, Jackets have it at the 28-yard line. Handoff is to Otterman.
Another flag.
Got a Bulldog down. Be an illegal block or a hold. I think that's 75. Rush knock. It's in some considerable pain. Right around the 25-yard line. Take a quick break. Run that Douglas Insurance commercial one more time. Be right back here in the Hot Top Sports Network.
Douglas Insurance Services, located in Sarver next to Freeport High School, is an independent insurance agency, which means they've made available some of their best companies for your online quick quotes. Douglas Insurance Services offers personal insurance coverages to their clients in Pennsylvania, including individual annuities, boat and watercraft, auto, condo, and flood insurance. Call them today at 1-800-722-9990. Douglas Insurance Services, a proud sponsor of Freeport Athletics.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA.
T-Bone. Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 Sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound.
Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser.
The meat keeps on rolling, the Harry Sprinkle.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on and help me hashtag save on me. And we're pumped up because we are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Just make sure you like and share. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Bye.
Finally got the whole sprinkles ad in, Wayne. Rushnock helped off the field. Did walk off under his own power. They mark off a 15-yard illegal block on the Jackets. First and 25. Handoff is to Justin Jack. His way for the first offender, but dropped by the second. It is Dickey and Simcoe combining on that tackle of Justin Jack. No gain on the play. Second and 25. 1 yard gain. Second and 24. Under the 5-minute mark now, Wayne. 4:55 and counting. Second and long for the Jackets. Two receivers to each side of the formation. Ross drops back. Scans the field, doesn't find anyone open. Escapes up into the pocket, gets back to the line of scrimmage. But not much further. It's going to be third and long for the Jackets.
Well, we're definitely in two-down territory here. Not in field goal range either, so definitely got to I get a chunk of it.
See, I don't know. It's 4 minutes, you have 2 timeouts. If you don't get one here, it's a long way to go. Got to at least cut this in half to have a chance.
True. I guess
no
it
gain here,
on
punt it away and kind of flip the field.
I guess it depends on that situation.
Yep. Now under the 4-minute mark. Ross drops back, slings downfield. Catch by Brady. Or no, that's Danny King. Hit from behind by Carter Simcoe. Simcoe limping off. He jammed his knee. The official timeout for an injury. Great pass by Drew Ross, and even better catch by Danny King. More than cut that in half, so that does put the Jackets in a pretty interesting position to go for it here on 4th and 10. Pending this injury to Simcoe. Also takes away a big part of the middle of the defense for the Bulldogs, at least for one play.
Yeah, and a big play at that. Like you said, it'll be 4th and 10.
Final scores coming in, just kind of trailing through the app formerly known as Twitter. So South Fayette, the Bell Vernon was playing earlier, up 50-0 halftime. Final score is 57-6. Bell Vernon calling off the Dogs in the second half.
Armstrong 21, North Catholic 20.
All right.
35-21, knock Deer Lakes.
Is that a final?
No, it says 4th quarter, so I mean.
Gotcha.
38-14, Avonworth.
Oh, it is a final. I do see a final. Armstrong 21, North Catholic 20. Nice come from behind win.
36-0, East Allegheny over Valley in the 3rd quarter. So those are the conference games.
Right here, Freeport down 3, 4th and 10. Ball at the 28. Ross rolls to his left. Pass intended for Brady Sullivan, intercepted by Deacon Durham. I think either way, I think even if Sullivan would have caught that, he'd have been short of the first down. So really no harm, no foul there. They probably would have had the ball right at that same spot regardless. Well, 3:32, still 2 timeouts for Freeport. If we can get a couple stops here and get off the field and get the ball back in Drew Ross's hand. Of course, we've seen some special teams touchdowns on both sides. A defensive touchdown by the Jackets and a blocked punt by Shady side. So this one far from over. Simcoe was going to return to the field and comes back off.
Chase had breaking the huddle with 8 seconds on the play clock.
Snap it with 1. Pretty efficient. Oh, Dickey almost reeled in a great catch. Good coverage on the play by Dawson Gaylott and Danny King.
I think he's getting
Second
hit by
and
a
10.
cramp. So here's the big thing. Incomplete pass stops the clock. Freeport still has 2 timeouts. So they get a couple stops right here. Can help them clockwise. Leechburg won big, 59-8. Not sure who they were playing tonight.
Shady
41-21 knock over Deer Lakes. Back to action here.
Harris out of the shotgun, looks over to the Shady side sideline, get a new play. Audible into something different perhaps here. Fakes the handoff. Otterman with pressure on the quarterback. Pass is complete to Charlie Johnson.
Freeport not taking a timeout.
This is up 3rd and 6. Trips to the left for Harris. Drops straight back. Looks Nate Mallory's way, sails way over his head. Pass ball is incomplete. Flag from the Shady side, sideline this time.
Ineligible man downfield. Looks like they're signaling. See if Freeport wants it or not.
Coach Gaylott will decline. Brings up 4th and 5. Punt team apparently looks like the punt team is going to come on for Shady side.
Here's been a weapon for Shady side, the punter. He's been doing well kicking. So see if he can.
Shady side really helping Freeport out there with a couple of incompletions, stop the clock without burning any timeouts. Really only a minute off the clock here. Sip Sellinger backpedaling across midfield, waiting for the Zeracat punt. Sellinger will let it roll. Down at the 27 where the Jackals will start 1st and 10. 2:22 remaining on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard. Jackets down 3. See if we can put together a drive to get back on top, at least tie it up and send it to overtime.
Do we have Buffalo Wild Wings as a sponsor for overtime?
I'd much prefer Buffalo Bills Roadhouse.
Ooh.
Drew Ross out of the shotgun again. Option toss to Justin Jack.
I believe so.
Tackle by number 33, Marcus Berkeley. Jack a little bit slow to get up once again, but back to his feet and back to the huddle. Justin's going to be sore in the morning.
2 minutes. Maybe need a little bit of urgency from the team coming out of this huddle, getting into the huddle.
Strauss back, scans the field, delivers a Sip Sellinger. Sellinger shoved to the ground, no flag. Simcoe intercepted and run out of bounds. Simcoe down again. The flag right around the 30-yard line. The Shady side coach come over to check on his player, but is talking to the referee instead. Referee's going to walk him back to his own sideline. Simcoe off on his own power. I think Shady side wanted to call Late hit on the sideline of Simcoe. Block in the back against Shady side, but it does not negate the interception. I think both teams wanted a penalty there as Sellinger was assisted to the ground before that interception, and then Simcoe hit late out of bounds. The only flag was for a block in the back. It'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs, ball at the 40-yard line. Freeport still 2 timeouts, but 1:32 remaining in the game.
I would hope Shady side is running the ball.
Do hand off. Ball carrier is Isaiah Beckham. It's up 4, maybe 5 yards. Freeport will call that second timeout. 1:24 remaining in the game. 2nd and 6 when we come out of that timeout.
Next week, who do the Jackets have?
Down to East Allegheny, I believe.
Okay.
Then back here, home against Valley. Finish the season at Deer Lakes, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a trip to Knock in there somewhere, too.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Knock is like the 14th.
Yep.
No, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, so next week at East Allegheny.
Then Knock.
Then home Valley, then away Deer Lakes.
So 3 out of the last 4 on the road. A couple short trips, though, besides the East Allegheny one.
Beckham in a sidecar to the left of Harris. Harris thought about slinging a pass, but is sacked in the backfield. Freeport trying to pry the ball loose. Mason Lowe's and Colt Otterman there combined for that sack. Freeport will burn their final timeout, bring up a 3rd and looks like it's going to be marked about 3rd and 8 with 1:13 remaining in the game. Obviously, a huge play coming up here, Wayne. 3rd and 8. Freeport trying to get off the field. Bulldogs trying to pick up a 1st down, or at least run the ball and get some time off of the clock to negate the late drive for the Jackets. Make it more challenging anyway.
Right. It'll be interesting to see. Does Shea try to put it away, maybe throw a pass
Harris
here?
Looked like he wanted to sling it over to number 22, that Charlie Johnson on that last play before tucking it in. And
if they do and they throw it away, incompletion stops the clock.
Yep.
Gives Freeport an advantage there. So we'll see what they're going to do.
Looks like they're going to bring in Simcoe out of the Wildcat.
Yeah, I guess that'll tell us what they're doing. I'll run him.
Or run and chuck one deep to Durham. Up, just the design keeper. Freeport sniffs it out. I think well worth it though for Shady side, just to keep the clock rolling. So they're going to be forced to punt right about the 30-second mark.
Yeah, that would have been my vote if I was the head coach or the offensive coordinator. Would have been to run something that stays in bounds and keeps the clock running. And they'll probably call a timeout right before the play clock expires. Get their punt team set up.
Talk some strategy, what to do, what not to do.
So like we said, next week the Jackets take the road to East Allegheny. Not sure if High Top will have anybody there. I know I will not be there.
Me neither. Taking the roadie.
Out of town in Toledo for a softball tournament. I know the next week you're out too. Big Lernerville races the following
end of the
week.
season.
Speaking of Lernerville, big turnout this week.
Yeah.
Dale Jr. coming out to help out with the high limits racing.
Yeah.
Sound like an awesome event and
huge
good turnout.
Yep. Probably 10,000 people there.
Just awesome.
It's great for the community too, because a lot of those people, you know, supported Sheets and Get-Go and the local restaurants, and it's good for the track, but definitely good for the community as well. But yeah, very cool to see Dale Earnhardt Jr. at Lernerville. Never thought I would see that.
And they're not punting.
Back out of the Wildcat. Let's run backwards, try to run clock. No, I'm going to try to. That's gutsy. Bold strategy, Cotton. See if it works out. Gives Freeport the ball 23 seconds, though. Got to take a couple shots deep here to Sullivan or Wisniewski, you'd think.
No timeouts. 23 seconds.
Trips left here. King, Sellinger, and Wisniewski to the left. Single high safety on Sullivan's side. He's going to take a shot to Sullivan anyway. Sullivan tried to elevate to get that ball past. Sails out of bounds. Bring up 2nd and 10. 16 seconds remaining in the game. Good coverage by Nate Mallory. Carter Simcoe out there as well.
16 seconds left on the clock now.
Need some magic here from Drew Ross. Fine as one of his receivers streaking down the field. I've seen big plays all season out of his right hand. Sullivan comes to the left side of the formation, trips right. Sullivan and King. And Sullivan and Otterman to the left here. Ross out of the pocket, escapes. Finds Sip Sellinger right at midfield. He's going to be tackled inbounds with 5 seconds. They're going to try to get to the huddle to ground it. Do pick up the first down, so the clock does stop temporarily. Going to set, snap, spike, 1 second.
Unfortunately, I think if you're going to spike it, you need to get under the center, not a shotgun snap that takes away the time.
There are actually 12 Bulldogs on the field. I don't think anybody counted just because of how quickly that was all coming together.
They still have 12 on the field.
Yep. Here's where I would typically use my booming voice to yell. They have 12 on the field.
Game's over. Oh,
1 second.
False start, I would think. The clock. There's no runoff on the clock.
Shady side still has 12 guys on the field. No officials are counting. I'm not sure what happened, but that appears to be the final play of the game.
Because I think the clock doesn't stop, so like once the referee
Once it's set and snapped,
and we weren't, the Freeport wasn't ready to snap it, or there's only 1 second, even if they were ready, it was close.
Congratulations again to both teams on a well-played football game.
Some side conversations between some coaches. I think something may have been said somewhere along the line. Coach is trying to sort some things out. Either way, the final score, actually, it's scoreboard right now says Shady Side 96 and Freeport 0. But on the Mark Sparrow scoreboard here in the High Top Sports Network, final score is Shady Side 31, Freeport 28. Another game on their revenge tour against Freeport after running roughshod through the conference last year. Pretty much the same schedule as last year, just home instead of away. Went 9-1 last year, sitting at 2-4 here so far. Another great game. We said from the beginning, Wayne, it'd be a coin flip, but it ended up being a field goal game. Good back and forth between these two programs. Rivals for the better part of 30 years now. And Shady Side comes out on top today, but I'm going to give you two options, and I'll let you pick. We always do skill position players for our Body Revolution player of the game, but I'm going to nominate Icky Woods for that touchdown return on the deflected pass, and Taylor King with 2 big sacks. And I'll let you pick between the linemen.
I'm going to go with the big man touchdown, Icky Woods.
Lowering the boom, lowering the shoulder on Devin Harris. So congratulations to Icky Woods, our Body Revolution player of the game. Kind of flipping the script there in the second half and putting Freeport in a good position. Take the lead late.
Yeah,
Shady Side prevails.
That interception and return, things could be completely different.
Yeah. They were on the way to having a 17-point lead.
Huge turn of events, got the momentum going for Freeport again, and got them right back in the game. And then eventually they took the lead for the first time too.
Yep.
So it's good. Good job by him. Like you said, Taylor King. Several times you saw him coming off banged up stuff. He kept going.
Not a whole lot of size of that senior class, but they're tough. They don't give up. They fight till the end. A lot of them played through injuries and battled right to the final whistle. Just came up a little bit short here. And we want to thank our sponsor for today's broadcast on the High Top Sports Network, Mark Sparrow, our sponsor of the game and the scoreboard. Steffi's Country Catering for sponsoring the Red Zone tonight. Bird's Foot Golf Course, Body Revolution, Douglas Insurance for the halftime show, and Tony's Pizza Cafe. A lot of extra points tonight, so a lot of good run for Tony's Pizza on their sponsorship. But thank all these local companies. Make sure if you're going out to eat, if you're looking for a new gym, you want to play golf, tattoo, Mark Sparrow, Steffi's, Bird's Foot, Body Revolution, Douglas Insurance, Tony's Pizza Cafe would all appreciate your support. They continue to support Freeport Athletics and the High Top Sports Network. Thank you for watching tonight. And look forward to seeing you again in the future. Final score here at Freeport Athletic Stadium is Shady Side 31, Freeport 28.